Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is the 14th March 2024. In this video, let us generate bullish and bearish trade setups for monthly income trade and a weekly income trade. Even before that, a small announcement please. If this is your first visit to our channel, please understand we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action. All the training videos are available at our YouTube channel in a playlist supply demand zone price action course. Even I have provided the link to this playlist in this YouTube video description. You click the link, you get into this page and then scroll down to the bottom of the page. Here starting from lesson 1.1, all the training videos are available in an order. Please go through all these lessons one by one and strengthen your skills related to supply demand zone price action. Even I have provided the link to our Telegram channel in this YouTube video description. Please join in the Telegram channel. It will be helpful to you. Each time when we release a new YouTube video, we will provide an update in the channel. Now let's get into report generation with the help of NeoStock software, supply demand zone, top-down analysis strategy builder. We are going to generate 4 reports. The first one is bullish trade setup for monthly income trade. For monthly income trade, the LTF time frame, that is entry time frame, is daily, and the entry zone should be demand zone. And bullish or bearish trade setup parameter in daily time frame, I am selecting the value bullish. We will also add some parameters. First parameter, we don't want pierced zones, so that's why I am setting the pierced count as 0. And daily time frame, minimum value and maximum value should be 0, which indicates the zone pierced count 0. That indicates zone is not pierced. And the second parameter we will set between daily demand zone to daily supply zone, a minimum 2% reward should be there. Minimum 3% reward. So for that I am using a parameter minimum range. It is nothing but reward. In daily time frame I am setting the value 3. Now we will generate 3 different reports. The first report is with these parameters, the price near 1% to the demand zone. That means very close to the demand zone, so that we get an entry tomorrow itself. So there is a parameter called maximum price percent to reach. The last parameters here. In this in daily time frame I am setting a value 1%. It indicates from demand zone to current price, the price percent should not be more than 1%. That means within 1% range. So currently these 4 stocks are within 1% to the demand zone. If the price is down by 1% tomorrow in any one of these stocks, you will get an entry. But you have to plan, because some of you people wants a fresh zones. If that is the case, test count should be 0. That point you should not forget. The test count in demand zone should be 0, not supply zone, because you are taking entry in demand zone. But all these zones are tested zones. Already gave the entry. So let us see any stocks near 2% to the demand zone, within 2%. So maximum price percent to reach the zone, I am changing this 1% value to 2%. That means if the price is down by 2%, we will get an entry tomorrow in these stocks. But remember, this new report includes the previous stocks within 1% as well as within 2%. Now we got 10 stocks. So please study these stocks. But I will be giving you a few seconds and I move on to the next report. In case if you want to study any of these stocks, just pause the video, study all these parameters, and then you can proceed with the video. Now let me generate within 3%. If the price is down by 3%, how many stocks will be there? So in maximum price percent to reach the zone in daily, I am changing the previous value 2% to 3%. Now new value 3%. So within 3% range, how many stocks are there? So these 19 stocks are there. If the price is down by 3% tomorrow, you will get an entry in some of these stocks. So this is about bullish trade setup related stocks. Now let us look into bearish trade setup for a monthly income trade. So entry time frame should be daily. Entry zone should be supply zone. In bullish or bearish trade setup, in daily time frame, I am selecting the value bearish. Now only one value I will set, that is a PR's count should be 0. So in daily time frame, PR's count, I am setting minimum value 0 and maximum value 0, which indicates the zone is not pierced. So only one stock is filtered, that is Bandhan Bank. So this is about bullish or bearish trade setup for monthly. Now we will generate bullish trade setup for weekly income trade. So entry time frame is daily. Entry time frame should be 75 minutes. For weekly income trade, your LTF time frame, that is entry time frame, should be 75 minutes. And entry zone should be demand zone because it is bullish trade setup. And in bullish or bearish trade setup parameter, this time we are looking into 75 minutes. For 75 minutes, we are setting bullish. We'll also set the additional parameters. The first one, we don't want pierced zones. That's why the pierced count, now 75 minutes, minimum value I am setting 0. Maximum value I am setting 0. That means zone is not pierced. And the second parameter, reward. This is the parameter, minimum range indicates rewards. Between 75 minutes demand zone to supply zone, minimum 2% reward should be there. And how close to the zone? Within 1%, how many zones are available? Let us check. Now I have to set in 75 minutes time frame. I am setting the value 1. Within 1% range, how many stocks are there? So currently these 5 stocks are there. Within 1%, that means tomorrow if the price is down by 1%, we will get an entry. Some of these zones are fresh zones. I think this is the one, and another one is this is the one. Astral and Godrej Properties. Okay. Within 2%, how many stocks? Let us check. I am going back. Now in maximum price percent to reach the zone at 75 minutes, I am changing the value 1% to 2%. If the price is down by 2%, we will get an entry. Now total 8 stocks are there. Currently they are all supporting bullish trade setup for 75 minutes time frame. Look into the last column, reward. All these stocks are having a minimum 2% reward for demand zones. Maximum can be anything. Okay, this is about bullish trade setup for 75 minutes. Now the final report, bearish trade setup for weekly income trade, that is 75 minutes time frame. So entry time frame is 75 minutes. Now entry zone should be supply zone. And in bullish or bearish trade setup parameter, for 75 minutes, I am selecting bearish. The only one parameter we are going to set, filter, pierced count should be 0. So this is the pierced count, 75 minutes time frame, I am setting minimum value 0, maximum value 0, indicates the zone is not pierced. Now let me filter. These 5 stocks are filtered. Currently supporting bearish trade setup. We didn't set any other parameters, so you need to analyze. But currently only 2 stocks are not having any test count. That means fresh zones. Idea is fresh zone and the Bandhan Bank is fresh zone. Remaining all supply zones are tested at least once. Few high liquidity zones also there. But anyway, this is the list currently supporting bearish trade setup. Hope this information is useful to you for your further study and analysis. Let us all meet again in our next video. Thank you.